Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Brew with Memley Experiments. I'm Mehmet from Memley Coffee Lab, and today we're gonna do some brewing experiments between the classic pour over and chilled extraction. First, what is chilled extraction? So it started during the mice of last year. Mice is not the plural of mouse, it's just that exhibition in Australia where they have released the latest research about chilled extraction. And they have demonstrated that some of those aromatic compounds are below the threshold because it's brewed hot, basically. And we all have this similar threshold, and as we are brewing with hot water, it stays hot. Therefore, we cannot detect them. And they managed to do some research using chilled extraction by chilling the first 20, 30, 25, 40% of the extraction, chilling it with a frozen rock, in order to release those aromatics. Now, it received a lot of critics because of, well, its price. But what we have to take into account is all the research that goes behind such a project, and also if it can improve really the overall sensory profile. And I've tried this method artisanally. My Nucleus tool, my Paragon from Nucleus, is arriving soon. And I've tried this method with all our coffees. My Paragon, that's the name of the actual device from Nucleus tool, is arriving soon. But in the meantime, I wanted to try this method with every single one of my coffees. Can I taste a difference? The answer is yes. Now, is it a positive or negative thing? It depends. And I've had some really nice surprises with some coffees. And here I will do the same experiment, brewing the coffee like we always do, and brewing the coffee with a classic artisanal rock bowl. And we're gonna do a triangulation test to see if there's any difference. So here's how we're gonna do it. I have frozen some bowls on my freezer, and you have to use it within 10 minutes. And thanks to this amazing stain, shout out to Cyberist for that, I'll be able to do some manipulation in order to mimic what the Paragon is doing. I'm using a Horo yeast honey processed coffee from Burundi. I already pre-rinsed the filters, and I'm gonna go for 20 grams of coffee and 300 grams of water, just so that we have enough coffee for our triangulation, with our classic 4 pours, right? 4 pours of 75. All right, let's stir that. And here we have to place our bowl right here, right where it touches. So 75 for 40 seconds. There we go. And here I'm just making sure it's in the middle. And here we're gonna do the same here. Okay. What I realized that you can really have nice extraction with this tool, really, especially on natural process and anaerobics. I'm gonna remove when I pour, and that's where it's tricky. Yeah, I missed some, I know. But here, the most important is to tare, because I put 150, and I'm gonna have to do another 2 more pours of 75. So both finish around 3:15. The only thing that changed is that on that one, we chilled the first 40%-ish. Let's mix it up, come back, and taste. This one. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's very, it's a little difference, not a huge one, but here, what we can taste, it's for this coffee, the chamomile, elderflower, a little bit of lemon, some peach, and that brightness, that kind of presence of African coffee. Here, there's this extra thing. You can taste even more the floral, the apricot peach, the lemon, but it's this honey quality here. Yeah. Whereas here you are sort of slightly overwhelmed. It's a big word, but it's more towards florals. You can taste everything here. Plus this layer, this slight sort of a spoonful or tablespoon or maybe teaspoon of honey. Oh my God, the mess. To summarize our experimentation, what have we done here? We brewed side by side a regular pour over V60 and one with 40% of chilled extraction. But then here, even on the experiment, we could tell on a triangulation that there was a little difference. Is it huge? Honestly, not at all. It's a really fine difference, really small difference, but we could tell a difference. And especially as it cools down, you can tell even more the difference. Yeah, it has a lot of aromatics even when it cools down. That's what makes it really interesting. And it's delicious. Now, I've tried it with all the coffees, the washed, the naturals, the decaf, everything. And there was a difference. Some very pleasant, positive, like here. Is it marginally different? Not really. But with naturals, I was really happy with naturals and anaerobic. For some people, anaerobics, natural seems a little bit too winey, a little bit too fermenty. Tried freezing some bowls and all get the Paragon. The result, I really liked it, especially with our anaerobic natural from Panama, our geisha. I will definitely use it more and more with my natural process. As it cools down, the flavors are still there. And that's what impressed me the most, because when it was too hot, it was hard to distinguish. But as it cools down, it's really easy and really impressive how the chilled extraction method actually preserves flavors slightly longer than classic. And see you next time for another Brew with Memory experiment.